Now, just for some viewers out there who don't know what a Shetland pony is, a Shetland pony, and there's other types of ponies too, but a Shetland pony is a real pony. It's not a baby horse. It grows up to be about the size of a person, maybe a little bit shorter, probably, and that is as tall as it's ever gonna get. Okay, when I say as tall as a person, I mean as tall as a short person, like me. About 5 feet. I'm so short. Anyway, for some reason the media represents ponies as if they're some magical beings, not of this earth. But when you're a little girl, having a pony just seems like the biggest dream you could possibly have. Oh, Sandra has a college degree? Oh, well, she don't got a pony. With the way toy commercials went, books targeted for little girls, even TV shows like, wasn't there one called the Equestrian Club? Oh, and let's not forget MLP. That's My Little Pony. It makes ponies seem really hyped up. They might as well be unicorns. When you're a little girl, if you have a pony, you own the world. Who started this? Who decided that a pony is the chosen animal? They're just tiny horses. What if little Cindy was a Bengal tiger or a bear? Anyways, so I grew up in a country-like setting and I had horses. So when I was about, I want to say 6, around that age, one day this trailer comes up and unloads 6 ponies. I don't know what the deal was with the ponies. My parents tended to get a lot of animals. A lot of animals. They loved animals. One day, my mom just presented a German Shepherd and said, "Honey, we have a new dog." Okay. One day my mom was like, "Hey, honey, we have Canadian geese." Okay. One day my mom comes in like, "Hey, honey, we got a whole bunch of emus and rheas." For people who don't know what emus and rheas are, they're like ostriches. Big, freaky raptor dino birds. They're like ostriches. When I see all these animals come out of these trailers, all these ponies, it doesn't come as a big surprise. It's more just confusion. What are all these short horses doing here? Mind you, I had never seen a pony before, not a real one. I've seen the Mattel commercials for the rideable pony toys. I've seen tons of plushies and you know, all of the ponies that you can get with Barbie, but I'd never seen a real pony before. And I was really confused because I had 6 ponies. And I let that sink in for a bit. I mean, for my 7-year-old self, as this sunk in, this knowledge, I have a pony. In my head, I was just like, I have all the power! All glory is mine! And not only did I have a pony, no, I had 6 of them. I had 6 ponies in my arsenal. Beat that, all the girls on the commercials. Now, I know. I was a very spoiled child. When it came to pets, I was very, very spoiled. People would come to 1st grade and gloat with the other students, "I got a new puppy today," and I would just have to bite my tongue to keep from blurting out, "I have 6 ponies!" So, these 6 ponies come in. Now, only one of them is broke. Only one of them I can ride. Her name was Callie, and she was a very special pony. She was the fattest, or she was muddy looking, she was very short, but who cares? I have a pony. And who cares if I can't ride the others? I still have them in my possession. So, of course, I went to ride my new pony. I take her out to the corral and my mom just kind of watches from outside the fence, and I get on my pony. And this is when everything went wrong. For a second, I was on top of the world. Let those little girls have their Barbie. Let those other girls have their sequin pink CD players. Because back then, guys, CD players were a really big deal. I had a pony. Just that word was just gold. You know, you could have a puppy, you could have a kitten, but because of what the media had done, how the creature known as pony had escalated to this stature in all of girldom, there is no comparison. So, that was my moment of bliss. But as soon as I got on that pony, and I gave her a little kick in the side to go, that pony took off like a bat out of hell. It was terrifying. I was screaming. I had never had a horse or any creature take off with me like this. And so I'm holding on for dear life. I'm screaming. I'm crying. I realize in that second this pony is no ordinary pony. This is not the pony of mythical legend I see in pink, sparkly commercials. This is a creature of hate and spite. Now you're probably thinking, Vapor, that is a lot of crap to give a pony just for running off with you. But no. You weren't there. You didn't see the look in that pony's eyes. Never before had I seen so much hate in an animal for me. I'm telling you now, this pony had it in for me. So as I'm rushing by in this frantic, terrorized zoom, the pen was a circle, by the way, and I'm thinking of this pony's betrayal, and I look over and I see this blur as I'm going around the pen going vroom, vroom, vroom. I see the image of my mother laughing, and she is dying. She is holding her gut and she can't contain herself. She is just laughing it up. And I'm just like, Mother, you've betrayed me too? And not only is this terrifying, but then my saddle starts to slip. Turns out, little me didn't tighten the saddle as well as she should have. So, as scary as it is, going what feels like a bajillion miles per hour in a circle on a savage beast, it gets worse. Because now my saddle is slowly sliding and I am slowly tilting over. And eventually I just fall all the way over. And now I'm hanging upside down this pony, and all I see as I'm holding on for dear life is its back hooves going like this, like a few inches from my face as it's galloping. Well, what I did was, in all my terror, I had an epiphany. I realized I had to go out like all those action heroes I'd seen in movies and TV shows. I had to jump. In my little kid mind, I didn't think this pony could ever stop. The fact that this creature could ever get tired was beyond my comprehension. So what did I do? I swung as hard as I could to the side and I let go. And luckily, I rolled on the ground and I just barely dodged the oncoming hooves. And I didn't get trampled. It was a miracle. Long story short, me and my pony Callie didn't get along.